any of that stuff. Okay. Don't think I could beat the double forge draw here. You're a little too late to the party, sadly. Okay, we pass. Well, next turn I can double spell and go Synthesizer into Aegis, but Aegis can't hit non-creature permanents. It only hits creatures, which is not good right now. Ah. So we're gonna block the 3-power dude here, I think, and then see if I can survive. It's gonna be tricky. Able to. Their guys are getting big, but Blade Wheel can still handle them. Tidebinder, that shuts off one of them. Okay. Triggers. Eat that. Make a 6/6. Pass. So I block the 2 forged tokens. I lose nothing. I take 1. So they need to have something else to kill me here. That is not going to do it. Next turn, that's going to be a problem, though. But a Simpson in play means I can really go off here now. So let's see if I can survive this. This is crazy that I'm actually holding on here. It took a little tricky stuff with the blade work or the blade wheel. Losing this was bad, but had to be done. Okay, so we crew. We can tap whatever. Tap these 2. I should use these maps. I didn't think about that. I should have used my map last turn. So we go to blockers. Block, block. Take 1. Okay. Go to 2. This is scary. Let's see if I can get out of this. I've got Tidebinder on top to shut off one of those forges, right? But the problem is the Battle Cry, dude. Yeah, those go away. So I'm trying to think if I can Aegis. Okay, no. I can Tishana's the Evangelist, right? No, but I've got a Tishana's the Forge. 5 and 4. I mean, both of my guys block the Forge tokens. Flash and Evangelist, I block. I can't win. See if there's anything on top here. I needed to rip like a Fomori Vault there. Yeah. Not going to be good enough. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it's GG. Sad times. Because the Battle Cry from the Evangelist is going to pump that bat and kill me. Yeah. Counter Battle Cry? Still not enough. Could have activated block, but I'm taking 2 no matter what. I will keep it the same. Could bring in Get Lost here as well. Oh wait, did I sideboard? I think I did sideboard already, right? I didn't bring in Seraph. I probably should bring in Seraphs here. What did they have? They had some weird removals. Oh, they had Get Lost. That does hit Seraph. The Themantic. I do not have a lot. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go negates here. I don't have a lot of answers to the stupid, what is it called? Forge in this deck. Sadly. You love this deck, Kashira? Really? Nice. Really? Are you just saying that? Do you know what I'm playing, right? The Artifact Special. I don't know how much Magic you play, Shira. I didn't think you played that much Magic. I keep. Nice, yeah. And both stand, yeah. So if it's BO1 and BO3 Sunlight, then I don't know. I don't think well, yeah, the tokens deck is tough. Like I think if you play against a lot of control, it's really not amazing. But if you play against a lot of aggro decks, then the go wide strategy is pretty good. You stonewall them, you go bigger than them or wider than them or whatever. But I don't know. I think I still think it's like, yeah, I could try and build a deck that's good, but it would be not. I don't think it would be good. I don't want to recommend it. I just don't even want to build a deck like that, basically. Okay, no plays yet from my opponent. Wow, no 1 or 2. That's not good for them. Setting up my artifacts here. Always looking for a Simpson. This is a strange deck, this blue-white artifacts deck. Again, you feel like a control and a combo deck jammed into one. It's activated abilities. Yeah, we're not tapping shit with that. Okay. Maybe I should have left up negate for exactly this purpose. I'll just take it here. Too bad it didn't stop triggered abilities. That would be amazeballs. That would probably be too good. Yeah, let's just spider here. Pass. Don't have to spend my net tokens. Spider doesn't die to Glyph Bridge, so now they're going to start extending their board, hopefully. Yeah, sure. That's kind of the perfect guy to tap down. Okay. Want to get to 7 mana to start activating Spider. That is 7. I will keep that on top, actually. Pass. Tap Preacher, or Evangelist, whatever. Easy blocks. Could Spring Loaded. Because then I could untap and have Spring Loaded as a creature maybe here. Or I take 3. I think I'm going to take 3 here. I could also Spring Loaded Evangelist here. We'll see. See what they play. Will someone who played only MTGA play? Oh, yeah. No, Fico, you're right. That's a weird thing, right? Arena's such a good way to learn the game. It kind of shows you everything that's happening. In real life, you don't see, like, you see spells, but you don't see triggers on the stack. Oh, I can negate that? Easy. Okay, so should I spring loaded the Evangelist here? I think I will. Because again, I can get rid of this. Yeah, they can have their bat here. Okay. So I can craft with this artifact. I can also activate my Thran Spider now. Just pass. I want them to overextend into unstable. I'm gonna actually just activate my Thran Spider here, I think. And I've got Restless Anchorage up as well, but I'm almost certainly not gonna activate that. I can Braided Net their token here as it's big enough to plow through my Spider now. We're gonna go for another one of these. Okay, so now Glyph Bridge is good. Wipe their board. And we'll use the net here. Yep. Okay. I've reach. Activate. Let's get a Simpson. Thank you. Alright, now we win. Oh, and a land? Huge. So I can go Simpson into Glyph Bridge here, keep my spider, wipe their board basically, and make a huge dude. Plus I still have the braided net up. So this game is basically over, yeah. Now it's certainly over. This thing does work very nicely with Simpson. So sweep, but the way you order these triggers, that's the kind of thing that is tough in real life to get. You know, that thing that's not visualized there. So that when I played on Stable Glyph Bridge and the trigger, both these triggers go on the stack at the same time. And I order them. But on Arena there, it did it automatically for me and it chose the right order. I know this because I played this deck a bunch. I know it always chooses the right order, so I never worry about it. But in real life, like sometimes you have to respond to your own trigger on the stack. The first time I respond to my own trigger on the stack, my opponent inevitably goes, wait, what? What did you just do exactly? And I go, well, yeah, like in normal Magic, I don't always respond to my own trigger on the stack. So oftentimes I, hold on a second. Let me just get through this combat. I just immediately pass priority to my opponent, right? I don't need to do anything here. Hold on. This is going to be interesting. So I have another Glyph Bridge. I think I'm just going to do that and take 4. Okay. Now this second Glyph Bridge will kill the first dude. Wow. That is fucking... Yeah, right. I had this on top. I forgot. Okay, we get to pump our guy up. So I'm going to play this pre-combat, make a bunch of dudes. And Tidebinder's pretty good. I'll keep that on top. Go to combat. Attackers. Remember, we are going to keep our spider, so I am going to block with it. So I'll just attack with this guy. And then Glyph Bridge. I lose my 10-10s, but then I get more 10-10s. They get to keep a bat. This guy turns into a bat. But I have 20 power on the battlefield. Simpson, baby. So yeah, Fico, it's really interesting. I think it's a point that you know, I've talked about a lot. Where yeah, how good is Arena? At some point, it's training wheels. It's like a little kid learning to ride a bike. You've got to get off. You've got to play real Magic at some point if you're serious about Magic. I mean, there's at some point, no matter how high you get in digital Magic, you'll get to the point where you have to play physical Magic if you want to keep going up the ladder to, you know, an actual Pro Tour or whatever, right? Double blocks. So yeah, at some point, Jub, what's up? Oh, I like your little emblem there. What is that? Raging Wolf Helm, sweet. And Orange, you have it as well. Where did everybody get these Raging Wolf helms from? Yeah, Nielsen and Dominguez are nuts. Yeah, they forget triggers. Yeah, I mean the guy that Dominguez was playing against got DQ'd for cheating, and Javier missed it as well. Right? It's crazy. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just win here. I just need to play any artifact, so let's just flip Braided Net. That should do it. We can lose the Power Stone at this point, I think. So that's lethal. Let's go to attackers here. Send lethal. I can also draw like 10 cards if I want. Ah. Well, no. You lose. Oop. Not a spell. It's an ability. Tidebinder, baby. Oof. Skadoosh. Alright. And we get the match. Synthesizer. Crushing Boros like a grape. Going up a rank. Sure. Diamond tier 3. No. Diamond tier 3. Fascinating. Yeah, so Arena's great though. It teaches you how to play the game. Magic Online was like this as well. Magic Online it's a lot more tricky than Arena to learn. I get the hang of, but once you do, it doesn't let you miss a thing, you know. And a lot of times you're like, wait, what happened there? And you can go back and try and figure it out and actually look. If you want to do that on Arena, check out the Card Flow software. We actually write articles for mtgcircle.com. They have this software called Card Flow that lets you record your games. It's awesome. Yeah. So let's play. Should I keep playing artifacts? I kind of want to switch it up here. Let's just fireball some people in the face. This deck is gonna go away soon, so I want to get my kicks while I'm here. I know we were talking about this deck leaving the format on the podcast, and somebody commented and said on YouTube, and said, what's still legal? They're like I mentioned, Evolving Wilds and these kind of lands, like they are legal in Standard. Nobody plays them, but there are fetch lands technically, but they're not great. Somebody mentioned, the deserts and stuff, like sacking to get deserts and doing desert stuff. But I think that's all too slow, right? For like you know, the reason this analyst is so good is he gets these huge. He takes you from like play him on turn 2, whatever, turn 4. As soon as you have the mana to activate him, he ramps you to like 10 mana immediately. I'll keep. Fires and ill-timed means we have the interaction to keep decks like this from killing us. We do need to find a green source here, but red and blue are the actual colors we need early here. So we will get green at some point, but for now we're going to start blasting. Yep. They won the die roll too. Pretty good. Pretty good. Ooh. I can't go for Cabaretti here. I have to leave up fires. The question is, are they going to have a green mana into Royal Treatment to Tamiyo's safekeeping goofy nonsense? Wow. Main deck, huh? We're just jamming it main deck now. Okay. Still taking some damage here. That's a problem card for us. Maybe that's why they're playing it. Who knows? Yeah. That's not good. Okay, can't play anything this turn, but I get to fetch green, I guess. Explosion next turn, but they're going to get a big swing of damage here. 2 cards left. 1 card left, good. If that was some kind of pump spell like Monster Roll or something, it would be maybe even worse for us, but at least I can trade for this. Yeah. Okay, Spelunking, not bad. I'm probably discarding Nissa. Yeah, definitely Nissa. I want the land here. Maybe it's just Deluge. I'm not going to have time to Deluge this game. We have all the action we need here. Okay, so we pass to them. Untap with Spelunking into Fires, maybe? Ow. They scry to the top. That's bad news. Oh, you lucky schmuck. Okay, that's GG. Sure. Die rolls. Die roll. That's what I chalk that up to. Let's see here. Vampire's Vengeance and Abrade are good. Am I gonna play... Like, this gains me 2 life, but too low impact. Thrun is pretty good. I don't think they can beat a Thrun. I'm gonna take out some of the grindy stuff like Turtle. Turtle does interact early, though. It's true. Take out, like, 1 Virtue. Doppelgang I don't need. Could cut like a Nissa or something. Or Spelunking. Yeah, Spelunking can come out. Maybe 1 more Virtue. I just don't think I'm gonna have time to do this. Okay. Let's try it like that. Paper Magic's overpriced. Yeah, no, you're right. Free to play all the way. Yep, exactly. So, like, but it's funny because, like, you know, what about the competitive players, right? That's what we're talking about, Fox. So, if you're a competitive player that plays only on Arena, at some point you hit a ceiling and you're like, well, that's it. That's the best that there is. It's the Mythic ladder, like, I guess, trying to get super high up the Mythic ladder. That's, you know, you want to start playing tournaments. Tournament Magic is fantastic. It's a great experience and everybody should do it. But I think a lot of people are intimidated by it, especially, again, you play digitally and then you're kind of like, oh God, like I don't even know how to shuffle a deck of cards properly or whatever. That's fine. Neither did I when I, started playing card games. I started playing card games when I was very young, but I learned how to shuffle. I shuffled like a little kid until somebody older than me taught me how to shuffle and I was like, oh, I just tried to do that. But, things like that shouldn't intimidate people. There's other stuff. There's the face-to-face. Some people are more introverted and, less extroverted, and I get that. If it doesn't make you feel comfortable, of course, don't do it. But I found it to be a really enjoyable, really fun kind of, wow, this is like, I never knew Magic could be played like this. You're in a room of 2,000 other people who all are crazy about this game like you are, and you're all trying to beat each other, and et cetera, et cetera. It's cool. So I don't know. And again, if you're a competitive person, you will hit a ceiling online and be like, I can't do the big things. I watch the Pro Tour. I watch, I look at the regional championships coverage, or maybe there's oh man, okay. Some kind of follow up. Okay. Let's get a second green source here. And yeah, it's something that I think all players will eventually want to do. So it behooves you to play real life Magic, to learn. And just like Limited, I think if you're a good Magic player, okay, you should be definitely learning how to draft, right? Okay, I guess I'll play another one of these in Cycle. Okay, that might fetch me an Analyst and I can cast it. That would be pretty nice. Trigger. There's the Analyst. Nice. Okay. Mill 3. If I untap, they're in deep shit here. So they have to kill my Analyst again. They only have 2 lands. Yeah, they have to kill this Analyst. No blocks. It's risky. They have the Rage. I'm not dead though. Nice. They're dead. Okay, so let's start with this. Nissa's gonna trigger, of course. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, I hate having multiple copies of this. Look at this. Oh my god, they just scoop. I'm just like, none of those were triggers going on the stack. That was layering because I had 2 of them in play and each of them triggered for every single land that entered the battlefield. Each of them triggered once. So 2 triggers for every land. I put like 10 lands onto the battlefield. I didn't even count. I just know it's going to be GG. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in that spot, I mean, there's some players who would be like, I got a block here. I could be dead. They could have had double Monstrous roll to kill us. Monstrous Rage. If they had to play with Fire, 2, 3... That wouldn't have killed 2, 3. No, that wouldn't have killed us, right? Yeah, we would have gone to 1. But a double Monstrous Rage would have killed us. So I took a little bit of a risk there, but I knew if I untap with Analyst, we win. If I block with Analyst, we lose. If I block with Nissa, we probably still lose. I need Nissa in play to go off here, right? So yeah, sweet. Let's try and get game 3 here. Shuffling street. Yeah, you get used to it though, Lee, right? Like you absolutely just practice, just like anything, and try and get good sleeves. Having good sleeves makes all the difference in the world when you are shuffling. Trust me. And Jesus Christ, people, throw out your grody sleeves, your nasty ass covered in scum sleeves. Don't use your fingernail. No, throw them out. And get new sleeves every once in a while. Sometimes I'll be playing some, you want to play Pioneer or whatever? Yeah, somebody pulls their like deck out. They only play it once every month or 2. And we start playing and then they pass the deck to me to shuffle and I'm like, oh God. I'm like, these are all stuck together. I'm like, I can't even shuffle this. I'm like damaging your sleeves here. And they're like, oh yeah, those are old ones. I'm like, yeah, so this is like, and if I don't want to riffle shuffle people's decks. Like I think, some people, rightly so, they have very expensive decks. Some people do not want their decks riffle shuffled by anybody, not even them, right? So, I get it. I'm gonna go green first, actually. But at the same time, it's like, dude, I have to riffle shuffle these to properly randomize them because you haven't changed your sleeves since you bought this deck or put this deck together. It's like I'm shuffling a grody old Playboy that you've whacked off into 18 times. Do you understand now? Do you understand how disgusting it is? Get new sleeves. That's what I want to say. Sorry for the visual. I'm very fired up right now. Anyway. Magic is full of personal hygiene hijinxes, let's just say, to put it diplomatically. So, grody sleeves is probably not even on most people's radar. I've literally... Yeah, I don't have to even say, right? We all... So, for the people who play digitally, maybe that's something a lot of digital-only players don't understand. The musk. Not Elon, you nerds. The musk. The aroma in the air. In the basement of an LGS where a Magic tournament is happening. In close confines, in the winter, with all the windows closed. And there's like 30 or 40 sweaty, mostly men, in that room. It's It's the fucking Crucible.
It's where I was forged into the magic play.
Oh, I'm gonna run out of time. I'm dead. I kept a hand of 2 spelunkings like a goddamn idiot here. Sweaty men. Struggling. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get a green source here, I think. Struggling with each other. I don't know, it's the same thing as people who watch MMA. People mock Magic players where it's geeky or whatever else. And then they turn on, you know, sweaty men grappling and rolling all over each other and putting their crotches in each other's faces and shit. It's, you know, it's a move. You guys wouldn't understand. It's a UFC move. I just triggered so many people in here. What? He doesn't know about MMA. I'm gonna kill something and probably die. Let's go Spelunkadunk here. I'm gonna go X's 3. We gotta kill Codebreaker's the scariest, right? Okay. Sploink. Just get green, blue, red here, I guess. And then Spelunkadunk one more time. It's the life that I'm after here, right? Remember, all these lands gain me a life, which is clutch against aggro. Like, I'm just passively gaining a shit ton of life, right? Okay. Spelunkadunk. Need an explosion or something. Virch. So I can get green here and Virch. That's not bad either. Oh, now these are going to double trigger every land that comes into play. Unfortunate. Yep. That's going to get annoying. Okay. I'll bring back a land, I suppose. I want to cast this next turn and try and go off, because I will not maybe get another turn here. We'll see. Alright. Finger schmutz! Exactly! The smoothback sleeves degrading. Yeah, and dude, and brands, different brands are different. Try different brands. I like Dragon Shields are pretty solid. You can't really go wrong with Dragon Shield. I used to be a big KMC matte guy. I'm a matte sleeve guy, no gloss finish. I want non-opaque or non-frosted fronts. You know, I had some Eclipse sleeves that had like frosted fronts. I wasn't a fan of those. Eclipses are nice, they shuffle nice. But I loved KMC, and then their factory changed. They're from Japan. And the quality went down. Their hyper mats and stuff were starting to break and stuff quickly. And when you're a tournament player, it matters. It's actually quite important. Let me think here. A braid's interesting. Deluge. Okay. Let's get another basic. I want to get red here, right? I know I have a mountain in hand, but I go Virch. That leaves me with 9 mana. So I can Abrade Swifty. I could do it now. I should. Oh, wow. Okay. 2 damage to everything, huh? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this now, but... Okay. Play Anissa. Use all our mana here. I just wanted to see if we could use all our mana. Maybe floating it was dumb. I should have done it one at a time. But when you're like, I need to choose what it's paying with. If I just like when your mana makes 3 mana each, it gets the stupid program starts not doing shit right. Ooh. Okay, I'm at 8. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? I am dead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I block the 4/1, I go to 1. I take 7. If I block this guy, I take 7, 8. If I block this, I take 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus the trigger is 8. The only way I survive here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, is blocking this. That gives me 1 turn. So I'm not out of this. Here we go. Here we go. Also, if I kill their creatures, I die. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, maybe I should have saved that. I should just maybe try to find Anissa first here, but... Yeah, I probably should have saved that. Oops. That was dumb. So, let's go triple blue, double red. Okay, World Soul. Does that kill them? I think it does. Nissa. Shit, I shouldn't have played my land. Yeah. Whew. Got him. That's how you do it. How much life was I at? 1, you say? 1's enough. 1's enough. Fireballs. Oh, I could have abraded the artifact as well. Yeah, derp. I'm an idiot. Oh, I totally forgot about that, Torf. I should have done that. I'm an idiot. Sounds like a fun time, yeah. Wrestling, yeah. Never didn't have it, yeah. Deluge, I mean, once you have infinite mana, Deluge, that's why Deluge, people are like, oh, this deck might be able to survive rotation. Like, yeah, the lands are bad, but you could do other land stuff. You know, there's other deserts and whatever else. And it's like, yeah, but what about Memory Deluge? They're losing that too. This deck is, like, it's on another level with Deluge. It's tier 1. Without Deluge to fly through the deck, because once you have all that mana, you need a way to fly through your deck. That's why Urza's so insane in other formats, in Vintage Cube and stuff. Like, he's not only the thing that makes you the mana, he's also the thing that sinks the, like, you sink the mana into him and win. Teferi, my commander's like that. Or, you know, the best cards are the ones that they make a bunch of mana and draw you a bunch of cards all together. Like, that's insane, right? Shit. This is not good against a lot of stuff. I mean, I could play this early in ramp and mill. I'm gonna mull. Alright. Getting green on 1 here. Farsight Ritual will come back, but that is not like Deluge. That Deluge is on another level compared to that. So, yeah, Farsight Ritual is what's going to replace Deluge and Blue-Eyed Control and stuff. But this deck, like, it's not like Blue-Eyed Control. It can't buy the time it needs to, like, have a bunch of turns. You have to basically get up to 20 mana and then do it that turn. Like, right there. I literally won that game because I was able to see so many cards off Deluge, right? Now I drew a green. Now I'm tempted to actually just take blue here, I think. Okay. Restless Vinestalk. What am I playing against here? Easy to bargain a token? Yeah, we'll see. Bargain's another one that's like, you know, in this deck, you don't have any way to bargain. You want to use the only creatures you're playing are your kind of combo creatures. Ah, it's the Cookies deck, I guess? Indeed. We'll go Analyst first here. I doubt it's going to be able to block the Teething Wormlet, but sets up a quick little badunk-a-dunk here. I'm gonna go spelunking into Riveters, get red. And then, yeah, they've got a Sentinel. When does it get Death Touch? 3 or more artifacts. No blocks. Okay. Yeah, I'm an idiot, Torf. You saw it. I should have totally abraded. That was dumb. It didn't even enter my brain. I haven't played with a braid in so long. Which is crazy. It's such a good removal spell, but no attacks. So I can put a bunch of lands into play. I'm gonna have 5 in my yard next turn, and then vamp to like 9 mana, gain like 4 life. So I'm just gonna take whatever it is they're gonna dish out here. The only thing that fucks me is if they have a Tidebinder, of course. But I mean, let's see. If they pass with all their mana up, I guess that's kind of scary. Maybe I ill-timed. They can also Tidebind and ill-timed, right? Which is annoying. Tidebinder is going to be one of the best cards post-rotation. It's one of the best cards now. Card's awesome. I love Tidebinder. I'm glad it's going to be around for a while. It's a good way to stop a lot of stuff, too. Yeah. Okay. Let's get green. Yeah, they have a Tidebinder, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to try and make them get stuck here. So what you do, if your opponent ever puts you in a position like this, you just don't do anything. I can block their Teething Wormlet on their turn, activate the Analyst. They are forced to Tidebinder. So Tidebinder will come in mid-combat, will not be able to attack me or anything. And then I can untap and explode the whole place down, right? Okay, I presume Sentinel's going to swing and make a map. That's going to pump the Wormlet. Okay. Sure. Guy's large. Block. Activate. Let's see the Tidebinder. And they get to, you know, stop our Analyst. But this way I get to Wrath. I get to eat their Tidebinder. I just need to find a card now that's big enough to kill Wormlet. I was hoping to discard Deluge, but Sentinel randomly doing stuff here. Okay, so let's draw 2. It's not good. Okay. I think I'm dead if they draw... No, these lands are really expensive, right? Yeah, they can't even activate those lands yet. Or that land yet. This is gonna be interesting. It's pretty good too. Okay. Random. Okay. Nice. I'm letting you kill me. Go ahead. Could be conceding there, but give your opponent the satisfaction of killing you. Got me. Cookies. Cookies, huh? Braid seems good here. Pick your poison. Sacking an artifact is weird. They have so many random artifacts lying around. T-Rex, Thrun, those kind of things. Doppelgang sucks against them. They're gonna bring in Graveyard Hate against me, right? So maybe I don't know. Is this slow? Sky Turtle's actually going to be good against them. Just bouncing something they go to Zoetic Glyph is going to be great. I'm going to keep it like this. I don't really have many sideboard options for this deck because it's not really a tier 1 deck, but it randomly sees play here and there. Sometimes it does well in a tournament, but yeah. Bargain an enchantment like Spelunky in the late game? Yeah. I think that's one of the only things you can bargain in this deck. This deck is not making a lot of tokens, and it's not playing expensive. Let's keep this. A Braid should be pretty good here. I'm gonna get green, blue, and then I have red in my hand. Let's start with green, because I have the red already. And blue I won't need for a few turns here. So a Braid is going to hopefully take out a useful artifact on their side of the battlefield. I don't care about that guy. Should I leave up the Braid here? I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to try and see. Maybe I Nissa next turn. If I draw a fetch land, then I'm going to Nissa, right? So I can't save that fetch. I've got to play that, I think. And then if I want to fetch... Yeah, like if I draw a fetch, I can Nissa on 3 and not feel bad. Otherwise, I have to probably... Yeah, that's a good thing to Abrade. Nice. We'll take our 2 here. Wait for them to crew and then pop that thing. Okay. Oof. I think I'm gonna leave up a Braid here. I really need to find a land, but Nissa's not gonna find us land. Neither is Analyst. I mean, he might mill some land, but sure. Oh, it's obnoxious. Then they get to crew with that guy. This guy's going to be rapidly out of reach here, but I think I'm going to Braid the Schooner. It's the only thing that doesn't die to ill-timed. I need to rip an ill-timed here. Okay. And then if I don't draw land, I don't know. Maybe I have to Analyst here. Maybe it's Nissa, but I want a Wrath, right? Oh, that's bad. Okay, it's the same as Analyst, except I might actually be able to put a land into play with this guy. We'll see. Probably not, but maybe I just have to Analyst there, actually. Hope I can draw an untapped land. I feel like there's a mosquito buzzing around my legs. Yes, sure. Okay. Need to sweep. But again, it's kind of annoying. The ill-timed in this deck isn't very good. I'll block. I block? Sure. The ill-timed, I need an actual 7-drop. I just got mana screwed, I guess. Okay. I need to actually play, have a whatever, what is it called, the Virtue in my hand, and I cut a couple of them. So the ill-timed actually doesn't even do 7 against this deck. Nice. I'm not playing any other sweepers in my sideboard, so can't deal with big green dorks here. I lose. There's a chance I draw untapped land and I can still do this. I find my 1 Virtue and sweep, so I can't really scoop here, but I'm pretty sure I'm like 1% to win. Rotation proof. The cookies deck? Yeah, most of it is rotation proof, but it still just gets wrecked by blue-white control and decks like that. Like temporary lockdowns just crushes that deck. Same with sweepers and things like that. If they print some good give all your creatures hexproof and even indestructible doesn't even work because Sunfall and temp lockdown and stuff. It's why Invasion of Gobakan isn't as good as it used to be, you know? I'm pretty sure there's a mosquito buzzing around my legs. I can feel it. 9, 12. I take it. Oh, and that guy? Yeah, I die. Okay. Farsight can only be cast once. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Sunfall and Temporary Lockdown are the big ones, Kosowski. Then we're getting Day of Judgment in Foundation. So Day of Judgment in a few months is going to be in Standard. That's just going to be your go-to 4-mana removal spell. It's so much better than all the other 4-mana removal spells that let them draw a card if they have a, you know, multicolored creature, or if they, you know, whatever it is, or kill only 3 drops and higher or whatever. So yeah, we're going to get all that. Yeah, this deck is gone, BS. Oh, this deck loses everything. Teamer Balls, yeah, you know it. I don't want to admit it's a good deck. Yeah, I don't agree with that statement, so I don't... Are you saying that I secretly believe that it's a good deck, but I don't want to admit it? No, that's false. I just openly think it's not a good deck. I don't think it's good enough. Again, if I was wrong, the stats would show otherwise, right? The actual tournament results and stuff. Nobody's really winning a bunch of tournaments with that deck. It makes up less than 1% of the standard metagame because it's not good enough. It's not a good enough deck. The best deck is Blue-White Control. I've been saying that for a long time. I think it officially passed Esper as the most played deck in the last few weeks of tournament results, but there's nothing going on in Standard right now. Like, the last few weeks of tournament results means nothing, right? It's like there hasn't been a big Standard tournament for a while, but Cookies is fine. It's just, I don't see why Cookies is any better than any other linear aggro deck. You might as well play Oni Cult Anvil. That's there, or, you know, other aggro decks. I think the Boros aggro decks are much better. I think Gruul and the red-based aggro is faster. The Cookies deck feels like the mono blue deck used to be. It feels like an aggro deck that's very delicate, very brittle, and has to do a very specific dance to make all the pieces work. And if they interfere with any of that, like if they sweep, or if you don't have that spell pierce or whatever your interaction is, and they manage to just, yeah, wreck you, that's it, you're done. I think Dimir plays a better game against sweepers. Like, they can dance better, like they're more nimble, they have more flash creatures, you're all sorcery speed in that deck. Like, it's I don't know. This is not a great hand. Can I keep this in the dark? Well, good thing this person sucks at Magic. I'm gonna mulligan this. I think I'll ditch the Deluge here. Riveteers. Yeah, let's get blue. So yeah, it's a fine deck. I don't think it's a bad deck. I just don't think it's tier 1, and I think the data bears that out. But I'll go red here. I'm not sure. This is probably blue-white control, but very weird to lead on an Iganjo there, unless they're stuck on lands or something. Spelunking. Let's see if they No More Lies this. Might be. Yep. That is acceptable. Ooh, no lands for you, huh? Yeah, I can wait a turn here, I think. I'm going to play a tapped land here so that I can play untapped on 5, Analyst, play around No More Lies. We have a forest in hand. Let's get another island here. Pass. If I can play around No More Lies, I will, because they obviously kept a land light hand. I immediately realized that when I said, Iganjo? That's a weird land for them to start on. They must be short on lands. And then sure enough, they've missed their 4th land drop twice. Ooh. Well, I was going to go for Analyst here to play around... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to jam Analyst. Yeah, let's go Analyst here. They can't No More Lies it, and then we get to pass. They can't 3 steps ahead it either, of course. They can kill it though. Ooh, they have Deduce. They should have Deduced on their turn to find a land. Wow. They were trying to leave up No More Lies there. They needed to make a land drop. So now they drew their extra card. They find the land. Okay, they're still stuck on 3 though. My turn. Now we get to play around No More Lies again. And this lets us put Riveteers into play, untapped, so we get to activate Analyst, which is pretty insane. Ooh. I'll get another red source here, I guess. That might actually be better as a green, but Fires of Victory is not doing much here. And I'm gonna attack. Pass. Leave up my dude. Spelunking, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm perfectly fine with them countering it with No More Lies. The first one didn't matter, right? Like, yeah, they just wanted to do something with their mana because they knew they didn't have anything else going on. They didn't have a land drop, so they were just like, I'm gonna counter whatever they play. So, and yeah, that's why we lead with Spelunking there. March it. Yeah, I'll do this now. I don't want to get Tidebindered. The blue-white deck, rightly so, plays main deck Tidebinder. I play 2 in my version of blue-white. I think it's awesome. Yeah, let's go deep on green. Red's the least important color here. Plus we have a Maestros gets blue or red. Yeah, we'll get 1 red here. Sure. And 1 more green. Sure. Okay. So now I can fire a Victory. God damn it. I swear to God, there's a bug biting my leg here over and over. I've got to find it and kill it. Plan the Heist going to be a new draw spell? Plan the Heist? I haven't seen that yet. What is that? I guess we'll Deep Seer Brokers and get maybe a 5th blue. Now, I'm gonna Ill-Timed, I think. Draw some cards. And then let's Analyst. Okay. 2 blue sorcery, Surveil 3. Oof, then draw 3 cards as a sorcery? Wait, isn't the other one an instant? No, it's not gonna be that one. It's gonna be this. That one. Yeah, I want to play my draw at instant speed. I mean, I know we don't have Emperor anymore, but let's pass. See what they do. Sure. Could activate here, gain a bunch of life, but, you know, I only have like 2 lands left in my deck. So 5, 10, I have 13, so yeah, 3 lands left, right? Okay. There's one of them. I attack. No Emperor? I'm gonna bait an Emperor here. Need to find a window to resolve World Soul's Rage, obviously, and just kill them here. Okay, this is when I'm gonna resolve my Deluge. And there's a Virch and a Deluge. That should do it. Gonna resolve another Deluge. Shigeki's pretty insane. Okay. You're up. So they get their Deluge. Yeah, I want my card draw to be instant speed, right? 4 mana, draw 3. You mean the sorcery speed thing? Surveil 3, draw 3. Yeah, the plot is interesting, but again, sorcery speed. So you've got to tap out to plot it then, and then wait a turn, and then play it with mana up. Yeesh, I don't know, maybe. I feel like instant's much because you're leaving up counter magic and instant speed removal in control, right? Like, I know you don't have Emperor, but you're still a control deck. Like, you need to leave up your mana on their turn, and if they don't do anything, you need to play, Let me think here. Not gonna... Well... Should I jam the Virtue here? They're going to counter the first one. They have to. And then... So that's 3 steps ahead out of their hand. And then I go Shigeki. Oh my god, it resolved? Oh shit. Really? Okay. I attack. Wow, it resolved. I feel like they have Farewell then or something. I don't know. This is weird. Attack you for 1. March my virtue? Would that be it? Kind of funny. Mid-combat? Yeah, they go for March. They have to exile a card too. They play Knockout Blow in the main deck? Dear lord. Okay, so this gets exiled. I won't be able to bring it back. But I've got a lot of mana here, so let's start doing some stuff. Let's tap this, this, and this. Okay. Ooh, Sky Turtle. I like that. Target creature. Oh, I can't bounce the, shit. Okay. Spelunking. I think I just take Turtle. I've got the Turtle loop here. I can also bring back a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to bring back the Virtue in my graveyard. So let's go... That's 9, 11. And then I leave up mana for Deluge. I don't even need to Deluge here. Let's go X is 3. Virtue. And... Okay. I still have 9. Okay. You get to do that. Damage. And I'll do this. Get Shigeki back. Okay. And then end the turn. Let's discard some Fires of Victory. These have been mostly useless for us. Okay, so I've got Virtue again next turn. They 2-for-1 themselves to deal with that Virtue. We drew a bunch of cards. We literally have to discard. That's how many cards we have. Do they not have a counter spell? Like, I'm wondering what's going on over there. It's weird. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. That was obviously dumb. So let's see if we can go Nissa here. I think I have all my lands, right? 6, 5 is 11, and 4 is 15. I have one more land. So, what is it? I don't actually know what it is. It's a forest. Okay, so I'll get Courtyard. Trigger Nissa. Make green? Get a Analyst, maybe? I need that double trigger so I can... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's go for this. Alright, that's going to make a lot of mana. So they have to respond here, I think. It's going to be a Tidebinder is what I'm expecting. Or not. I'll copy that. Okay. Great. So that nets us a couple of mana here. Okay, we failed to find. Failed to find. Okay, dear God. 4 mana. Yeah, we could see. We'll see. I just think the sorcery speed is rough, but... Standard 2024, yeah. Those kind of things are weird. I never bothered playing any of that stuff. I know people enjoy it, but it just doesn't make sense. It's like somebody in here, I think it was Wait for Fate, was asking for a list. He's like, I said I made a standard, I wrote a standard article about the changes to standard and what decks are going to be winners, losers, and uncertain decks. And, okay, so I'm pretty sure they have to counter this. And in the uncertain pile, oh my god, are you serious? Holy shit. Okay. So they're saving their 1 counter spell for the World Soul? 4, 5, 6, 7. I can just chill here, right? I draw some more cards. I have 18 cards in my deck. I've got to be a little bit careful about Jace here, right? How much mana do I have? Don't have a negate main deck. I could go Analyst 6, and this is 7. I generate 1. mana by doing that. They're at 17. I think I'm going to make them have it here. Can they gain a life, instant speed? No, right? Okay, let's go for that. They didn't have a counter for Virtue, but I'm assuming they have at least one counter. They're just hoping that, yeah, they can counter this and it's all I have. They draw a card. Okay. Oh, they're still digging? It's got to be 3 steps. If they had the 3 steps, they would have played it and kicked it. They're dead. Okay. Wow. Weird games. Okay. Interesting. 3 steps to do your instant speed. Wait for fate, there you go! That's why you didn't create one. Oh, I thought you said you were complaining because I didn't do lists. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. But I think that's something I've heard other people say too, where it's like, you know, when I talk about Magic in broad strokes, they want to see like a deck list. You know, I thought that's what you were asking. You were saying like, why aren't there like deck lists for these? Like, what is the Boros deck going to look like, or what is this specific archetype that I say? You know, the black green deck, Golgari, I said was one of the decks that is in the winner's basket. It's going to lose very little. It's going to, the things that it preys on it are going to go away, and but people immediately want to see a deck list, and that's where I say no. Like, there's no point in even thinking about a list. So like the Magic 2025, like 2026, those like future league things, they're always weird, not real. They don't really show anything about what the new format's going to be, because we don't know what's coming. Like, what if there's a crazy powerful engine card that they print, and that deck just happens to be good against the deck that you think is going to be good because it doesn't lose anything rotation wise? You know, like that makes your deck non-viable. We don't know that yet, so there's no point in actually making lists and things like that. But people always want that kind of stuff, right? I get it. I do too. I just, a lot of times I would go right to the article, look at the deck list, but then as I got better at Magic and I started reading the article, I'm like, oh, like I love some pros. Their articles are great. Jean-Emmanuel Deprat wrote a great Pioneer article back when the what is it called? Creativity. When Creativity was a really good deck. I loved the article he wrote. It was really good. Doppelgang can go. World Soul's still okay, but Fires of Victory can go. It does kill a Planeswalker, but not the end of the world. We're gonna kill them with T-Rexes. Sorry, Wait for Fate. So I misunderstood you there. Anyway, sorry about that. How you doing? Hope he sucks at Magic as per his name. Yes. I don't know if they suck, or I don't think they suck there, but they just, or I don't know, maybe they do. Maybe they didn't take Counterspell off the Deluge. This I have to mulligan. This I can keep. I will put that on the bottom. Maybe I should put World Souls on the bottom, actually. That's kind of dumb. Oops. Yeah, I should have totally put World Soul on the bottom. My bad. I do want to get lands in the yard. Yeah, I am going to do this on turn 1. You could save it if you find a Nissa. You need a fetch land to kind of double trigger and keep finding more analysts, right? Sure. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to play Pick Your Poison or something, I think. But I'm not. Pass? Rest in peace. That's why we bring in T-Rex. Pass? Yeah, I forgot to bring in Pick Your Poison. Oops. Yeah, and that's the thing, Wait for Fate. People will ask for it, and it's like, I'm trying to explain why it's not useful for you to, like, well, somebody earlier, Sunlight was in here. Somebody said they were asking, do you have a tokens deck for Standard that's Naya? Any Naya colors tokens deck? And I'm like, no, I just don't have anything like that. Sorry. And and it's like, well, I could brew one, but why would I do that? I don't think that deck's good, and you shouldn't play it. So I'm not going to tell you to. I'm not going to make a deck for you to play. I think that's. I'm just going to tell you that this is going to be bad. I counter this? Dear God, I don't think I counter this. Let them keep playing. Yeah, I should have sided in my Pick Your Poisons, right? Mm-hmm. Sure. Now I have a reason to play Analyst. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Should have tapped red there. Should maybe be playing a Titan in the sideboard too for this kind of thing, blowing up rips. Sure. Not gonna fight over that. Let's get a green source here. We can leave up negates. Gaining a lot of life, so these creatures don't matter. We're just gonna ignore them essentially. I have to find a spot to resolve the virtue, so I'm trying to get up to enough mana that I can virtue plus leave up negate, and that's gonna be next turn. It looks like this is 8. We're going to 9. I'll do this. Pass. Interview coming up? Hey, nice! Oh, you're not doing a job interview. Anyway, let me know how it goes later. I don't know what... Are you interviewing somebody? Thank you for the message, Waft Turtle. Appreciate you. Rotation ready. Yeah. Golgari's really good. Yeah, for sure. It's a good choice. Yeah. I block. Oops. Counter this. Might still win this game. Be pretty funny if I did. No. Oh, they have no more lies, so maybe they have 2. 3 steps ahead down, so yeah, I might just be able to still fireball them out of the game. There goes 2 negates. Okay. Can World Souls rage for a bunch here, and then if I top deck another rage, I might be able to just kill them. 8, 9. Yeah, I'm not quite at enough damage here, unfortunately. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna win. Let's concede here. They can just kill me with what's on the board. Fucking associates the world. Yeah, but she won't be legal in standard. None of those cards will be. That's why those all that secret layer or whatever the fuck it's called, special guest shit, is annoying because it just clutters up packs and confuses people. It's not going to be standard legal. Nissa, 5-mana Nissa and Jace the Mind Sculptor and all that shit. But they're reprinting it, but it's for casual players and stuff. I don't know. Those cards don't see play in constructed competitive formats. It won't be standard legal. Yeah, there's a couple interesting cards. We went over all the spoilers earlier today, and there's some interesting ones. Anyway, hold on. I should be bringing in Pick Your Poison, and I guess I could cut like an ill-timed Spelunking. Okay. Yeah, there's some interesting ones. Pia is such an engine that's not seeing any play right now. I mean, it was good enough for Pioneer at one point. But, you know, Standard doesn't have quite as many of those exile, you know, play things from exile, but I don't know, they seem to be printing more and more of that stuff every single set. So who knows, maybe soon Pia is going to be insane. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's go Brokers for green here because we've got a bunch of blues so I can get red with Riveteers. And see if we can set up a Nissa. I imagine the first thing I play is going to get countered here. We shall see. Oh, they can't No More Lies this, so there's that. Nice. You used to play Jace the Mind Sculptor as a raccoon? It's a weasel. Wait for fate, okay? Know your shit. That's disrespectful to weasels everywhere. What, you didn't think he'd be a weasel? He's Jace. Of course he's a weasel. He's a sissy-ass little candy-ass blue mage. He's not a man's mage, like Garrick. What happened to Garrick? Garrick just died. Literally, what happened to Garrick? He became evil and then was like, yeah, you're too boring, we're leaving you behind. He wasn't part of the Super Friends thing and like Innistrad and all that stuff. I don't know. What hashtag will somebody not think of Garrick? I don't know. Oh, there's the analyst. So close. Should I jam it? Are they gonna have a sweeper on 4? I'm gonna find out. Gonna find out. So close to punching face. Maybe they go main phase Emperor, kill Nissa. We'll see. He's a fox? I thought he was a weasel. Wait, Zorak. I need a verification. Somebody said weasel, specifically weasel to me. So hold up. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be big Sag. I'm gonna kill that rest in peace. Kill your rip. So I heard you like resting in peace. Now you can rip while you rip. Go to the graveyard. I know, it makes no sense. You're an enchantment. Rest in peace. I'm sending you to the graveyard. That's rude. I will pay. Punch you in the face. Land? Probably land. Wasting the mana, but no big deal. Alright, I don't want to drink beer today. I'm going to try and not drink beer, so... Water. Water. What are we going to see here? So we'll deluge when they deluge here. Or deduce or whatever. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to either do it on their turn or when they have no mana up to counter. Okay, now I'm deluging. Verch and Maestros. Nice. That'll work. Okay. Maestros. Now they have to respond to these Nissa triggers. No? Let's get a red source. I can't click on it apparently. Okay, make green green. What? Oh yeah, okay, right. Leaving up green. One more land. See if they tidebind this. No. Okay, make more mana. I need a Spelunking to really go off here, but I can't. Now they deduce. Sure. Deducing a little late, homie. Let's get a basic forest. Okay, so I can ill-timed, I can bring back a land here, but I'd rather draw 2 cards. I think I'm just gonna ill-timed, leave up green. We counter this. Great. This is the card I want to resolve here, so I get to do this, I get to go find, yeah, let's get Brokers back, and now this is safely in exile. And I'm gonna attack here. Maybe bait them into playing an Emperor main phase here. Because they don't know I have oh no, they do know I have another one, right? For the record, I do like the special yes. I do. You're right. I mean, and most of the casual players like it. I just think it's what I don't like is hearing people get pissed off at pre-release when they have a card in their deck and the judge comes over and goes, "Oh, you can't play that card." That kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's like it leads to those situations, and I don't know, or those buy a box promos that are, you know, that kind of stuff. And but you're right. Like it does add there is a positive side to it. I know you're right, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the negative outweighs the positive. Nissa. Didn't need another Nissa. Let's go for this guy. Hey, Riley, what's up? I was talking about your tournament series earlier. I could try and plug it again here if people are interested. So, Hollywood Pizza, one of Team Magic Jank's members, you know, he had to take some time away from doing the tournament series. And unfortunately, you know, sadly, it's one of the only tournament series that was free to play and also had good prizes. Like, it was cash prizes. And there's some people out there doing good work, trying to fill that void that exists because the Pizza Box tournaments have departed. And yeah, it actually sounds pretty good. Hold on, let me see if I can find the link here. Where did I post it? Here. So go check them out. I can post the link in the chat there. They are doing their first tournament this weekend. It's free to enter. I think it's an Explorer tournament this weekend, but I assume they're going to be a bunch of different formats and stuff. Let's go for another Nissa here, see what happens. And yeah, you should get involved because those kind of places, they need participation to make it worth it to do those things. And the more people who participate, the better the prizes get, etc., because you can attract better sponsors and all that stuff. So I'm gonna mill that, even though I don't know, I could keep it, I suppose. Sure. Deluge. So go give them a look. Go. I just add them to my followed organizations, like tournament organizers. I just follow them as an organization, so I see all their tournaments on MTG Melee, and yeah, get involved. Seriously, yeah, no problem, Riley. I'll be hopefully doing some commentary for their tournaments and kind of doing the same thing we used to do for Pizza Box. I'd love to play in some of them as well, but of course, my issue, and this is my personal problem, is that I take Sundays off. It's my one off, the day I don't stream, I don't play Magic, I do adult things, I go grocery shopping, I clean the house, we change the sheets and do the, so I can only get one or like Sunday off every couple of weeks maybe, but I'm gonna try and participate. I'd love to. I'm gonna stream it, of course, if I do play in the tournament. What's your Twitch channel though, Riley? You got to start tying all those things together. Like if you do broadcasting with commentary, where can people see that? Let's go for the activation here. See how much mana we can generate. Adulting, I know. Wait for Fate, it's the worst. I know, dude. I know. But at the same time, like, I'm literally streaming every day almost. Like, a lot of people would say, you are already not adulting. What the fuck? You call that a job? That's ridiculous. And I'm like, I know. Is it my fault I hate work? I don't want a job. I want a job that doesn't make it not like a job. It's like you're feeding me ground up cockroaches and they taste like ground up cockroaches. At least flavor them with something. God damn it. At least make it seem like I'm not really working or something. That's much better. Am I gonna Virch here? Let's go Virch, see what happens. Presume this is getting countered. So be it. Stepping up. Leaving up another counter, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna attack here. I have the Deluge up, so let's just pass. I'm gonna Deluge on their end step, or Deluge now if they tap 2 mana. They could have No More Lies still. 2 No More Lies and 2 3 steps down, right? 1 3 steps? 2 No More Lies, 1 3 steps. So they only have 2 more No More Lies in their deck, but I'm still gonna wait until their turn to do it. I think here they go for a Deduce or something, then I'm home free. But we've got 3 Deluges in the yard, so I don't mind getting these first couple countered. Right? It's really just the last one that has to resolve. So we'll see what happens. Barely any spells in Bloomburrow. Yeah, well, so far nothing jumps out at me for control. Like absolutely nothing. Okay, there's one of our ways to finish. I could take a negate here to force through a big World Soul or something. I don't mind negate. Let's try that. Okay. Wow, another Virch. So let's do this, and I have no more basics in my deck, so it does not matter what I copy. Just making a mana here, gaining a life. They can't... Oh, they can Emperor here, but I can negate it. So this is going to be a big problem for them. Plus, if they deal with this, they can't deal with Virtue Bring Back T-Rex. Well, unless they manage to exile it, but with negate in my hand, that seems like a long shot here. I think they've had Emperor for a while. It's why I didn't attack with Nissa last turn. Oh, it's Hull Breezy. Okay. Hullbreezy is gonna eat Nissa? Dude. Okay. Hullbreaker's not great against T-Rex. And then I World Soul kill them? Yeah, let's just do that. Sure. Okay. Blue-White Control goes down. Okay. Push Moe and Acre, Riley? What are you, training for a decathlon? What the hell's wrong with you? Why would you get a goddamn riding mower? If you're responsible for an acre of land, get the shit to go with it, you know? You're a riding mower guy. That's what happens when you buy an acre. Double white removal spell looks good for control. Yeah, which removal spell is that? I didn't see that. A double white removal? I didn't look at the uncommons and commons, right? Mythic spoiler? Double white removal, you say. Let's take a look at that. This? Parting Gust? If you don't let them draw a card... I don't know about that. Gift sucks. Anything with gift on it, I want to actively avoid playing. But yeah, the whole set looks very underpowered to me, Kasowski. Like, I haven't seen anything that's jumping out. There's some legendary cards, but they are all legendary and like 3 colors and stuff, so... Post-job drama, yeah. I mean, I've done a lot of great jobs. I found myself getting sick of doing the same job very quickly. What should I do here? Should I play another Temur Fireballs run? I should do a video for YouTube. We'll play a 5-match set here. And I don't know what I should play. Should I do Artifacts? Blue-White Control? I could go back to Niv to Life. I've done that a bunch recently. The Artifacts deck just feels like it's missing something. It gifts them... Oh, a fish? Oh, I thought it was gift is always draw a card. Is gift different stuff? Oh. The kidnap card is give them a... Like, let them draw a card. Is there other... I didn't even read. I just assumed it was the same mechanic. Is the mechanic different? Everything that gifts is gifting different shit? Oh, that's super good then. Yeah, gifting them a fish is much better than a card. It's not amazing, but yeah. I know, it's kind of a sweet card. Like, I get it though. It kind of, think about it this way: by giving a negative attachment like that to a card, now they can really push cards. They can actually start really pushing the power level of cards by also kind of balancing them in this way. Where if the and in the end, it like the mind control or whatever, the control magic, it's not that good. I don't want to give my opponent a card, but giving them a 1/1 is much better. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No. I thought it was that's going to be an awkward mechanic in real life too. If every gift card is gifting different shit. Yeah, nah, White March is better, Jackal. You're right, but the marches are pretty insane. White March is seeing play in Pioneer and stuff in Blue-White Control. Like, it's that good. So yeah, not much is going to replace that. But we've been lucky to have March this long, and the Kamigawa Channel lands. Like, just having those in standard for this whole time has been great. What should I play? Gift Gifts plus Make to Spear. Control. Niv to Life. I do another run with Blue-White Control. I don't know. I think a lot of our opponents are playing life gain. I'm seeing a lot of aggro, so I'm just gonna play Niv to Life, I think. But yeah. Should I do this for the YouTubes? Maybe. The YouTube channel is basically just a recap of my Twitch stream, but people just kept saying, I just don't watch Twitch, so put it on YouTube, and it's like, okay. But, should I do another Niv to Life? I don't know. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for another 5-match set. We're going to be running Niv to Life again, so you guys have all seen the deck. The list is in the comments below. I'm seeing a lot of aggro on the ladder, so I don't mind playing a deck that's kind of inherently good against aggro and... yeah, this is fine. Good against aggro as well as being good against control. Could herd migrate here. I guess I probably should pass. Playing against basic forest on turn 1. Green red. No dual lands though? Oh, this deck. Sure. The ramp deck. So I have Jetmir's Rafines. I could get another black. Or I could get another blue. Both are tempting. I think I'm going to get blue first. Okay. It does exile as well. That's true. Get Lost. Yeah, Get Lost is like a gift card almost too, right? It's weird, but it almost gives them a bunch of... It gives them 2 tokens. Like, that's weird, but gifting 2 maps instead of gifting a 1/1 creature. But it's almost the same thing. Yeah, you're giving them something, but the maps are probably less useful than a 1/1. I don't know. There's the Legion to Ashes. Should I just draw some cards here? Ill-Timed is pretty good against them, but I have removal in my hand. I think I'm just drawing cards here. Okay, that's pretty good. No discards. Okay, so we have some sweepers, we have some spot removal, feeling pretty good here. Land drop for next turn. They can't do anything, well, they can Smuggler's Surprise or whatever if they want, but they can't cheat him into play yet. There's the plot. Sure. Draw a card. I'm gonna probably sweep here if they go too crazy, but we'll see. Carney, yes, hit something big. Perfect. Drawing cards is good, but I'm going to take all those cards away by getting a 3-for-1 against them, so it kind of cancels it out. Yeah, and we'll just play a tap land. Alright. I think this deck should be playing 3 Sunfall. I think it's only playing, yeah, we're only playing 2. We have the 4 ill-timed, but maybe I should go 3 ill-timed, 3 Sunfall. That's probably a good change to make. Sunfall is just too good. But the white mechanic disperds all colors. The white mechanic? What is the white mechanic? Life gain? Wow, that was pretty lucky. Okay. Jesus Christ. So with the tap land, I can't actually get rid of both? That's awkward. Let's see here. I don't think it matters what I do here. It does not matter what I do. I don't have the mana to do anything else, sadly. Okay. They just slam anything that has 5 power and I'm dead. Or 6 power. Or a guy with haste. Sure. Okay. You got it. Let's see here. Negate's pretty good. Tidebinder. Go for the throat. And they don't really know what I'm doing here, I think. So they're probably not going to side in Graveyard Hate against me or anything. I think Make Your Own Luck's a little too slow, sadly. Atraxa is good. Lightning Helix is probably just all coming out here. I'll bring in the Last Assassin's Trophy. Let's try that. Hey, Bruno. Barring Sunfall, yeah. Matchup's pretty bad. Yeah, it's not good, that's for sure. But I don't think it's terrible. I think you can... I just don't know how to sideboard against it. I think you can beat that deck. But, like, Negate. I never sided in Negate earlier when I played against that deck. And I probably should have been doing that. But, you know, your sweepers are good against them. Like I said, I think 3 Sunfall in the main makes a lot of sense to me. Even though I know you can't, you know, flash it back and all that stuff. I don't know, maybe it's too many Wraths. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it is 4 ill-timed because of the Niv-Mizzets. Opponent's mulliganing down to 5 here. Or something. Yep. Okay, untapped land for the Herd Migration on turn 2. Let's go. Easy. No, but I played the wrong land first. Right. Nice. Could leave up Negate there to counter a ramp spell, but I don't think I'm doing that. This is countering a Cheaty McCheat Bag spell. Yeah. Okay. I could counter that. It's kind of interesting, but we're good. I want to cycle. Get the white. Okay. A cycle migration again on end step here. Man, I don't know why, but I feel like I should have negated the, Oh, no. No, you may not. Okay, can't get a second white, sadly. We'll get another blue, though, so I have negate and tidebinder here. Ooh. I don't think I need to play that yet. Let's get some stuff in the yard first. Niv Mizzet's not doing anything here. Except being a 5/5. Could tidebind that. Very tempting. No. If I do, then it actually lets it attack and block next turn, because it'll take all the words off it, right? Okay. Nice. Pass. I could go for explosion there, but because I have 2 rats in my hand, I could just draw some cards. Sure. They're gonna crew. Take the haste away. No attack for you. Let's see here. I could ill-timed, but I don't want to discard an Atraxa. It's the only thing that can wipe. Oh, I don't have double white. What am I saying? I can't Sunfall? Jeez, that's ugly. Okay. Oh, I can't sweep. So we're passing here. No double white. I find a second cavern. Eesh. Okay, pass. I mean, they've got a 4-power horse that doesn't do anything. I'm fine with it. And then if they play something else here, I get to Tishana's the next thing. Okay, that lets them attack with a 4/4. I could flash in Tidebinder here right now. But again, I just need a Sunfall, so I don't even care about this. Let them attack. Yep. I'm gonna chump whatever here. Blocks. Block. Okay. Jeez. Crazy. Let's see here. So I could sweep. I think I should. I'll discard Niv Mizzet. And this is the second white source, so I can Sunfall next turn. I could discard Pillage. I will get to play it out of the graveyard with the Niv Mizzet that's in my hand. Let's just do that. We'll wipe their board. They get to keep this thing. But I make my second white source. Pass. I can Tidebind whatever they play here, or negate the Smuggler Surprise, or whatever it is. Let's see if we can pull this out. Nope. Take 4. Now I can actually, let's see, I don't have removal in the yard. Ah, never mind. Yes, I do. So I can kill that on upkeep. If they have another Smuggler Surprise, they can make it indestructible, which is a little annoying. So maybe I'm going to do this now. And then, do I Niv Mizzet here, or just leave up Tidebinder? I can't Niv Mizzet and cast anything, so I think I'm just going to wait again on Niv Mizzet. I might actually Fireball something, or Sunfall something. We'll see. But yeah, if I can go Niv Mizzet immediately, Assassin's Trophy or Pillage, that's insane. Yeah, this doesn't really do anything, right? The shield and the other thing don't matter. I can Sunfall this away. I could just Tidebind this as well, force them to overextend. I want to set up a Sunfall here. So I'm going to draw some cards. Not going to discard anything. Pass. Chump with my Tidebinder, buy us a turn here. And then force them to keep playing stuff. The problem with their deck, and the reason it's, you know, like a lot of decks in Magic, it's a very focused deck. It's doing one thing on one thing only. It's just playing, ramping to get to huge shit, and then playing said huge shit to kill people. No. Okay, so a bunch of spot removal and sweepers are all you need to beat these big creatures. Tishana's Tidebinder has been excellent as well, of course, but looking for a spot to resolve Niv Mizzet, but really no reason to do anything yet with him. I've used both my negates, right? I don't have any more negates in the deck. I sided in 2? Yeah. So I could pillage the bog here, maybe go get an Atraxa or something. I could go Niv Mizzet, pillage, leave up Leyline. No, I can't, because of the stupid caverns. I'm gonna pass. Let them do whatever they want here. They need to draw Smuggler's Surprise. There's... yeah, they've already used 1. Teabag. Okay, now it's time to Sunfall. Presume they're not going to play anything because they know that means I'm wrathing here. Yes. Let's play that first. Sure. Gain a life. Pass to them. My token. Leyline Binding the next play. Gain a life. Niv Mizzet. Plot. Go get... or not plot, whatever this thing's called. Pillage. Go get an Atraxa. Slam Atraxa. Win the game. Let's see if we can do it. Good evening, Sitar. How you doing? You're in the Czech Republic? Yes. How is it? How was the first day there? Sounds awesome. I mean, I miss it. I've been to the Czech Republic. Prague, but you're not in Prague. You're in a tiny town. You told me the name and I forgot already. But yeah, 3 is a lot. Like, it is very important. But because you have the tutor, maybe 2 is better. Green Sun Twilight. I don't think I've ever seen this cast in Standard. Reveal the top X plus 1 of your library. So 8. So 9. Choose a creature card land, put the cards in your hand. If X is 5 or more, put them on the battlefield. Okay, sure. Have obliterating balls. You've got a Topiary Stomper and a Railway Brawler. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, I scoop. I was trying. I want to see though, right? I'm trying 3, and it is awkward. It keeps hurting me more than I feel like it should, but. Oh, it's a land and a creature? Oh, that is bunk. Yikes. That thing sucks. Not even going to leyline that. Don't need to. Hi, Atraxa. Never mind. Didn't even need to dig you up, huh? Doki, artifact, creature. Let's get a land and a herd migration. Land. We're gonna cope with this. Pass. Leyline up. Okay. Cope with this. Little, really old coping mechanism. That's what cornucopia means. You didn't know that, probably. Rude. Okay. Pick your poison, huh? Wow, that's pretty good against Niv Mizzet. I'm glad I got that out of their hand. Holy crap, I've been sitting on Niv Mizzet the entire game. They've been sitting on Pick Your Poison, waiting for me to Niv Mizzet. That's great. Hit me, you dork. You're just a giant clunker. Come on. Show me what you got. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, well, nice top decks. Ooh, and they got Calamity. Very lucky. I've got Leyline, though, so don't feel too bad about that. Zlin, yeah, that's right. Good. A few refreshing beers. Nice, I'm going to join you in a second here. Oh, what happens? Hexproof. Oh. Hexproof. Right. They did all the things. ETB with Hexproof. Right. Okay, you get one shot. I give you one right here. Okay, this is the best you got. It's gonna be a big hit, actually. Holy fuck. Wait, the token. Yeah, gotta bind one of these, I think. Jesus. These guys are gonna get pumped, right? Okay, I'm not dead. Interesting. Well, I've got Niv Mizzet. Oh, this thing's a 6 toughness though, right? Oh, it stays 8 or 10 or whatever. Okay, gain 10. So right back up to 17. And then I've got trophy, plus I can binding. Let's pass to their upkeep to trophy, maybe? Can toss another Niv Miz. Pass. Troph. Discard Niv Miz. Gain 4 life. Okay. Got bindings as well here. See what they do. They draw a card. Yikes. They did like 18. No, they did more than 20 damage to us. Or almost 20 damage. 18 damage. And then I gained right back up to 21. Okay. So let's trophy. Actually, I don't even need to do that, right? Yeah. Probably should have pillaged last turn. Oops, forgot to pillage the bog. Pretty lucky, though. They top decked to one of these in the last 2 turns. A pick your poison. Wow, yeah, they must have just top decked that. Interesting, interesting. Discover 4. Oh, I should kill this guy in response, right? Oops. Another creature ETBs. Yeah, I should definitely... Well, no, but the cast would go on the stack. I'd be able to respawn. Okay, eat that. Okay. Migration. Gain a couple more life. Doesn't really matter. I could save that for a future Niv Miz, but I think we've seen all of them. 2. Oh, there is one left. Okay. There is one Niv Miz left, but I'm sure we'll find more cards to discard here. Go nuts. Vaultborn. Can't hit that. Okay. What are they hoping to hit that's 4 or less? Yep. You can have that. Okay. Deal. Might as well cycle this. Should have probably done it pre-combat. Darn. Pass. Okay. See what they do. I'm not sure what they're trying to hit here with discovering over and over. They keep discovering and bringing back the Discover card, and then discovering and bringing back the Discover card with Glimpse. It only brings back a cave. But, yeah. Stick around. Yeah, no problem, Sitar. Absolutely not. Yeah, enjoy your time there, yeah. The zoo, yeah, nice. Oh, I'm jealous. You're gonna have such a great time. Man. I'm jelly, dude. I wish I was over there enjoying a festival. That sounds awesome. Okay. Let them draw one more card here. This is gonna be lethal, though. No way they can saddle or anything else, right? They don't know my last card, but... if, you know, priority stopping on me every single time they do something, they should know that, Okay, so they can sack the Plaza to give this hexproof. But it doesn't matter, right? Yeah. It doesn't matter though, right? Yeah. It's not enough. Let you look at some cards though. Bird migration. Gonna kill ya. No, they have the Loam Speaker. Yeah, they can do it. You should really go to a European metal festival. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, nothing can go wrong. Everything can go right. That's the I don't. It's impossible for things to go wrong. I would just have such a good time. I will do it. Someday, maybe. Probably not. Yes. You die now. No? Yep. Yep. Yeah, and like I said, I didn't even need to there. I do the math, I go, can they kill me? Like, they're not playing burn spells, I'm not worried about, and even then, I'm going down to 12 or whatever. I'm gonna keep it the same, I think, not change anything here. I could use a bind on 4. Oh, I could have done the bind, yeah. Would that have worked? I think once it's locked in, it still does it, right, with Calamity? I think as soon as they saddle, it's gonna do the thing. Because it's locked in, I'm pretty sure. So I could have killed Calamity there, but yeah, I couldn't. I could have eaten one of the other guys as well to stop them, but none of it mattered. They're just dead on the backswing. So if they draw another guy that blocks, I would rather leyline that to make sure I killed them or something, you know. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it the same here. Oh, with Calamity on the stack, I could have done that. That's true. So had I thought ahead, I would have maybe, yeah, just done that and then they're dead. But yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have. I should have just done it right off the bat. Damn it. I mean, they're not doing anything in the early game. They're just ramping, but I can't just sit here and do nothing either. Oh my god. That's not good. That is not good. Putting 2 sweepers on the bottom does not feel good either, but here we are. Did my opponent mulligan to 5? I think they mulligan to 5 as well last game, so it's bound to come back around here. Yep. Take a look at that core. Niv-Miz? Okay. Oh, plot. Okay, that's good for us. I thought they might actually have something that mattered there. I've got Ziatoras, I've got double green, I've got double black, red. I think I'm just gonna get another white here. Cornucopes. Can't leyline, sadly, but what are you gonna do? Oh, I will. Oh yeah, that'd be great, Sitar. Yeah, I would hit up all the people I know. I have a buddy in Bulgaria that I used to know when I lived in Korea. He's Bulgarian, but he's gone back to his home country now, like me. I would definitely be contacting. I know a bunch of people in Germany, actually. Okay, so Ziatoras gets us all the way there. And then I'm just gonna pass here. Drawing the second Niv-Miz, not amazing, but this is a lot of life gain sitting in my hand suddenly. They've got a bunch of plot crap here. Sure. Do your smuggler thing. Solo calamities, huh? You got it. I'm not going to cycle this land. Yikes. Well, we gained the life. Definitely going to do it, but not crazy about this. This guy's very dispensable here. I think I'm going to trade him off immediately. At least they can't actually kill him with anything except pick your poison, but they probably want to get their Calamity back. Oh, another Calamity. Pretty lucky. I think that kills us. Sure. A little too slow after the mull to 5 here, so we lose. Nice. It is not a great match, but again, it just depends how the draws go and everything. Like, game 2, they mulligan to 5, game 3, mulligan to 5. I don't know what that really tells us about the match, but they can do some explosive stuff. If I drew Negate or some other card, if I drew Assassin's Trophy there, another removal spell, maybe we would have been able to stay alive, but no such luck. Let's get another round in the books. No need to even stop the video. Let's keep rolling. Yeah. I already tried. Nice. And the opponent's outright ignoring 40 damage. Yeah, it's time to reload. But yeah, it's a deck that gains a lot of life. Yeah. But as you can see, that deck's capable of doing a lot of damage. Temur Fireballs is another one that is not a good matchup because they're capable of just killing you from 50 life. Alright, I'll be right back. Not a bad hand. Lightning Helix feels great here. Let's go full domain. 2 horses, yeah. Excellent hand for them. I mean, Smugglers is good too. Smugglers is one of those things, like, you know, and you saw them in game 2. They cast Smuggler, they hit 1 Calamity and a Forest. They cast, the Discover. They kept hitting nothing, like garbage. Glimpse of the Core and all this stuff. I probably should just Helix this now, right? I mean, it's representing so much damage. Nice. Cheers, everybody. I am going to crack a beer here. A Road Trip Classic Lager from Red Truck Brewing. Got the nice old Chevy on there, or Ford. I'm not sure what that is, actually. I'm sure somebody could tell me. Taking a bunch of damage. Okay. Probably... man, I would love to save Ill-Timed here. But if I go Ancient Cornucopia into Leyline Binding... am I gonna die? I go to 11 life. They have a Swift Spear to kill me. Otherwise, I play land, I explode right now. I'm gonna be greedy here. Okay. Pass. See what happens. Pretty good. Only 4. Okay. I think it's still ill-timed here. Ouch. Wow. I think I'm still gonna kill this guy. I probably don't need another sweeper. I just need to find an untapped land to slam Atraxa, gain 4 life, but having only tap land here kind of sucks. I should have ill-timed first and not played my land. I could have played a tap land this turn and had Atraxa next turn, so that's on me. I fucked that up. Okay. They need a haste creature here. Swift Spear? No. Nice. Oh my god. Helix, please? No. My Gracia isn't the worst. Pass. Gaining 3 life. They might think they have lethal here and I can gain 3 and not die, maybe? Okay. Okay. Take 5. Tracks are pretty good. Gain 4 off it, too. Let's find a ley line. No ley line. Ouch. I'm gonna go pillage here, I think. Can play on untapped land, but that doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, I'll take the mountain in order to play Lightning Helix. Or leave it up here anyway. Oh, no. Wait, what? Did I play a land that turn? Oh, I did. I played the one I drew. Never mind. Whatever. I have an untapped land next turn. That's fine. No ley line there sucks, though. I was hoping to rip a ley line, but... Here's the Druid. Princess of Druidia. There's a snakeskin veil. Going. I'm blocking and gaining 7. Sure. Oof. Doesn't give indestructible. Yikes. Gain more life. This game's over. Guess I could have played Cornucopia first to gain 1,000,000, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. Nice. Smashing the aggro deck easily. Prof, go for the throat. Temp lock down. Tidebinder pretty good too. Make your own luck I'm gonna take out. Pillage is a little slow. Ugh, this thing sucks too. God, this shouldn't be in the deck. Why is this in the deck? Pest control is not great here, right? Swift Spear, and that's it. Kumano. I'll just throw in a Baloth, sure. It's sweet, MTGO Beast, right? Yeah, I kind of like it. I think it's fun, but I like a deck that's fun, but is also competitive. And for a non-tier 1 deck, I think it actually is pretty competitive. You have a good, just a built-in great game against aggro, automatically makes it a contender deck. You know what I mean? There's so much aggro, especially on the ladder. This is slow on the draw. I'm gonna try this. This might be too slow. I think it is. I need to mull to a hand with Lightning Helix or something. Yeah, that's not the worst. Okay, drawing a 2-mana removal spell there. You know, having a good game against aggro is huge, and then it's got a good game against control. So really, you just gotta dodge these grindy mid-range decks. Like, green-black is a little tricky, but not too bad. Okay, let's just kill this guy now. Green-black is a tricky matchup, but like Temur Fireballs is a deck that really is tough to beat. But that deck's almost nowhere on the ladder. It's just so annoying to play digitally that nobody's playing it. And then the other match that's not good is that green-red ramp deck. Yeah, is a tricky match as well. Okay. Can't Cornucopia yet, but we've got the binding up at least. Wolf, how you doing, buddy? It's going great. Thank you for asking. And Blackhaven, sorry I missed that. Blackhaven with the follow.
Welcome to the squadron, Blackhaven. That name sounds badass, just like you.
Thank you for following. Oh, whoops. Yes, the Niv to Life deck is very, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's randomly well positioned. Bant Toxic is not really seeing a lot of play. That's another tricky matchup. So there are a couple, you know, matches that are not amazing, but they're not the most played decks. You smash aggro, you smash Esper midrange, which is huge. And you have a good game against blue-white control, the most played deck. Feels like a good place to be. Yeah. Okay, we get to Cornucopia and have Leyline up here. But I really need to get to this ill-timed. Guy's good. Uh-oh.